have only has one factor, only has two factors, only has two factors, has three factors, only has two factors, has four factors, only has two factors, has four factors, has three factors, has four factors. I need you to find 3 distinct categories. So we're going to group all those into only three distinct categories. So we're going to think of a way to put some of the numbers in categories. So talk to each other.
4 twos and odd one outs.
No, 4 twos and miscellaneous. Or odd.
No, but we have it 1 3 and then we have 1 1. So we definitely need to have a twos
Odd
group.
twos out. Odd twos out.
And then a fours group because we have 3 fours.
No, we have 2 threes.
We have 2 threes? Yeah. Oh yeah, we do have 2. 9 and
Odd threes out.
the 3 musketeers.
Oh yeah.
But you can only have, so you can't have a group of 3s, a group of 4s, a group of 2s and 1s. That's 4 groups.
I know, but we're making all of these one group.
Okay.
And then these a group.
The odd factors.
Well, then what about 1?
Yeah, 1
It's
is
in this one. It's in these ones.
So how can it, but that as only has 1 factor. That can't be in a group with only has 2 factors.
Wait, hold on.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Maybe we could do like...
Because it would need to have only 2 factors.
Wait, hold on.
We can just throw off 1.
No.
Yeah.
So what's the most different one out of all of them?
1.
1. So would it be safe to conclude it has to be in a group by itself?
Yes.
So why don't you just put 1 to remind yourself, boom, 1 is taking up one of our groups. Therefore, the rest of your numbers, you have to think of a way to fit them all into just 2 groups.
We could do odds and evens. Like 3 as odds.
But then 1 is an odd too. It could be in the group.
And 2 is an even, and it only has 2 factors, so that wouldn't work, would it?
No, like we could do the odd, even and odd factors.
But numbers with even
But would that-
factors.
But you have, what's your other very distinct group? You have 2 very distinct groups.
2?
What do you mean 2?
1, 2.
Don't you have the same wording in a lot of them, the exact same
Oh
wording?
yeah.
Only. And
They
then
only.
Well, only has 3 factors, shouldn't have only. Well, I guess it could have, but. So you have only has 2 factors. No, it's okay. So only has 2 factors, only has 2 factors, only has 2 factors, only has 2 factors, only has. Okay, that's it. How many only has 2 factors do you have?
3.
That's
3,
pretty
4.
safe to say
That's
that
a
is a
group.
distinct group.
4.
And then the 4s.
So take the numbers that are in that group. So what numbers are? So 2.
2.
What else?
2.
Pick them out. What else has only 2 factors?
3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was looking at this.
3.
3, 5. 5? There's
Just
a
put them
5
beside
right
each
here.
other. Yeah.
Yeah. 5,
That's a group. This is one group.
5 and there's 1 more.
And 7.
And 7. And
Okay, so you have one group that's just a 1 by itself. You have your second group that's 2, 3,
And
5,
7.
and 7. So now you already have 2 distinct groups. So
And then the
you're
4
limited.
factors.
So now listen to this. You have to figure out a wording to fit the rest of them in one group. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Because you only have one more available group. How are you going to put the rest? How are you going to categorize them?
3's a 4.
So
They all have
fit in one
has.
group?
They all have has.
I mean, all of them do. Has.
Well, do you think that's a math observation?
No.
No. Let's go with a math observation. So what should you, if we're going thinking mathematically, what should you be paying attention to?
The numbers.
Oh, they're
factors
more.
and
They
that
have another factor than 1. They all have another factor besides 1.
Yeah, that.
That's the group.
What do you think?
Sure.
Would that work?
Because
Check it.
They all have a number besides 1. Like,
Yeah.
Not.
Right.
It would be 3 and
All sorts of other ones.
2 and 3
Yeah.
They all have
and 2.
So they all have another factor besides one
and themselves.
and
oh,
themselves.
there you go. Okay.
I forgot what kind
so
of number
put
that's
those.
called.
Well, we're about to go over that. So here, put those together. Put all the ones in that category over there. Oh yeah. Oh, that'll work. Yeah, sure.
And then 1 is by itself.
Yeah.
Just sitting in the middle.
Just chilling.
Okay. So let's go over groups again because you guys did awesome. Okay.
Yes.
So what's that group? Describe it.
It has more than
2 factors. It has a factor besides itself and 1.
Okay. Good. What's your next group?
1.
1.
One.
Which is by itself.
What's your next group?
2 factors.
Only has 2 factors.
the 2 factor.
The 1, which every number has, and 7.
So like
Or
pretty much
itself.
just
Or itself.
Right.
Yeah.
like itself, like one in itself group.
Okay.
And
So each of these groups you guys did awesome.
Mhm.
You reasoned through it and you found 3 types of numbers.
Mhm.
We're going to label them. Okay?
Mhm.
So the group that only has 1 and itself as factor, so only has 2, can't have more and can't have less,
Okay.
that is called a prime number.
I have something to say. Every even number is composite besides 2.
Why?
Because 2 and 1 is it. And all the even numbers have more than 1 because they can have 2.
Exact. 2 is
2
there,
is
and
their
they're not
third
2.
one. And they're not 2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank
And
you.
they're-
Thank
yeah.
you for saying that. Well, please go label the
Prime
numbers
is
that
one.
are prime. So talk about it. Make sure.
Pretty much odd.
So 1 is
So there in our
prime.
conclusion.
1 is prime because it has 1 and technically itself is
So
1.
no. So is 1 prime? That's a good question.
no.
So the
doesn't have
definition
2.
of prime is it has exactly.
2.
So only
Oh,
2
so
factors, itself and 1.
What is it then?
We'll come back to it.
Composite.
We'll come back to it.
Okay,
So-
this one's prime then.
Yep.
Because it has 2.
And so since you already stated, so we're our other
Composite.
group over there with 4, 6, 8, 9, 10.
Composite.
And tell me what composite is again?
It has
More than 2 factors.
More than 2 factors.
More than
As
2
simple as that.
factors.
More than 2 factors.
it has another factor besides 1 in itself.
There, now, Eli, you had a question. Well, then what is 1?
Yeah.
Right? So some people just call it
1.
a unit,
A unit.
or it is the first natural number.
Mm-hmm.